How you doing? I ain't seen you for a long time. I haven't done any videos for a while. Just been flat out busy. Yeah, I've been getting into all sorts of stuff. I want to talk about a few things today. One being all of these fantastic things going on in the courts lately, and another thing about the OPPT courtesy notices and how fantastic they've been going. I mean, don't know how many people have been noticed, everything like that. So, but yeah, one little thing about a court hearing I heard, an audio of a court hearing I heard the other day. Fantastic work, really was. But there's one little thing that plays on my mind. Now, we all have been told, right, that you have to work really hard, and you have to make sure that you realise that, you know, by working hard in your endeavours to become free, you'll be free at the end of it. Okay, well, I really would like to say that no matter what piece of paper I've got, or no matter what type of birth certificate I've got, or no matter what type of citizenry I supposedly have, I've always been free. Now, I'm free in my mind, body and spirit. You know, I've realised this for a very long time now, and no amount of person or paper can tell me that I'm not. Now, it's very easy to realise your freedom, very easy. I mean, this point in time, I'm actually being chased by the debt collection agency. And it's funny, really, because they send me letters, they phone me up, they do bogus phone calls and all of this, trying to hassle me. But it doesn't work, you know. I'm way beyond their comprehension right now, and I think a lot of us are. I think we're way beyond that. Let's coin a phrase here, way beyond the 3D thinking. You know, this for me is just. It's just a headache. You know, I get headaches when they send me these letters, because I just think, why don't you just leave me alone? I'm not gonna answer anything you ask me to do. I'm not gonna write your letters. I'm not even gonna phone you. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I don't want to give these people ammunition, you see. It's funny, they phoned me up and they said, can we verify if we're speaking to Mr. Robert Fletcher? I was like, who's speaking? And they said, well, we can't divulge that information until we verify who we're speaking to. I was like, well, okay, well, that's the conversation over then, isn't it? You know, not unless you give me your identification and tell me who you're working for and who you're working with. I won't be divulging any information to you whatsoever. So they said, and the threat was, you can't stop the phone calls. And then she put the phone down. Great, okay, well, I can't stop the phone calls. The mistake that I did make when I first answered the phone the first time was, hello, this is Robert speaking. Then they automatically assume that the Robert they're speaking to is the Robert they have on their piece of paper. Now, as we all know, a piece of paper cannot breathe, it cannot bleed, it cannot, you know, it cannot live. It's just a piece of paper. It's their creation of you. And because they created you on a piece of paper, they think that they are your Lord and Masters. I can tell you now, they're not my Lord and Masters. I really don't care if anyone says, oh, they're going to take you to court or they're going to come after you. I don't really care. That's how much energy I give it. Zero. You know, I've even stopped doing courtesy notices, but I wouldn't tell anyone to stop doing courtesy notices. They're a great tool. They really are. They do notify everyone, and they tell everyone what's going on and all that sort of stuff. But for me, I really don't feel that that's for me anymore. You know, I do it my way, and my way is working in my own way. You know, I'm not going to tell anyone to do it. Since last November 2012, they've been chasing me, but never asked me to go to court once. Or never even give me a final demand or anything like that, because I just don't talk to these people. They need me to talk to them, so that then they can ask me the trick questions that they always ask you, and then get me to say, oh yeah, my name's Robert Fletcher. Well, my name is Robert Fletcher, but that's my name. No one else can use that. No corporate entity can use that until I give them consent. And I don't give them consent, you see, so that's my thing. Yeah, and you know, if they ever did ask me to go to court, I wouldn't go. Because it's not my court. It's their court. Their matter is theirs, not mine. They keep saying, can you respond to this matter? Well, the matter is yours, not mine. You know, I kept saying to them, what's the matter? I'm not saying what's the matter as in to say what do I have to answer. I'm saying, is there something wrong? You know, they have no idea what I mean by that. You know, and I tell you, it's funny because I drive unlicensed, unregistered, and I've never been stopped by the police. And if I have, I've driven off because, you know, I'm not driven off just like that. After speaking to them and telling them and just saying a few words to them, they tend to leave me alone because I'm not going to pay their fines. They can give me 1 million fines and I'll never pay them. So, you know, I'm just saying that your freedom isn't a piece of paper that you wave in front of someone. Your freedom is inherent. It's from birth. It's you. It's what you were when you were thought about. The consciousness thought that was created for you was free. So that makes you free. You know, when we talk about consciousness, you know, of that thought that you were before you were born, that is inherently free. No matter what. Free thinking people, that's what we are. So that makes us free because our brains are ours. Whether they be manipulating them or not, it doesn't matter, they're ours. They're stealing them. So what you need to do is stop. Just stop. Stop giving it fuel. Stop playing the game, because the game is like they've lost the game already, so there's no point in carrying on, because it's like a chess game. You're in checkmate. You're trying to get the pawns to come in front of your king just so you're not in checkmate for 5 minutes. They're in checkmate. It's over. You know, this tyrannical system is over. And the more people keep paying into it and keep fighting the system, the more that you're propping it up. It's all very well, we love the fight, right? We do, we love the fight. But when there is no fight to have, what's the point in fighting anymore, you know? So I'm just saying, and as I say, I'm not bagging anyone. I just want people to do whatever feels right. But I just feel, you know, that at one time in our lives, we're going to look back at this and we're going to say to ourselves, okay, you know, it was good at the time, but I might have wasted a few times as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, we are where we are. And we are where we are because of you lot, because of what you've done, and what the globe has done, what the action people have taken. That's where we are. We don't need pieces of paper that say, my certificate to say I'm free. You don't need that, because you already are. You set yourself free with the action you took. You set yourself, everyone set themselves free by realising that you have more power than you even realise. So I'll just leave you with that, because, you know, at the end of the day, I really want to say to people, bloody good work. Bloody good work for getting to this point. And I thank you all. You know, it's been such a ride. And what a beautiful time to be alive.